Types of psoriasis: plaque, guttate, pustular, inverse, scalp and nails, erythrodermic. You will find a lot of types of psoriasis, affliction that triggers red patches, inflammation, and soreness in several regions of your body, specifically the skin. Plaque, guttate, and pustular psoriasis can all impact various locations and tend to vary in severity, though inverse psoriasis ordinarily has an effect on only folds from the pores and skin. This pores and skin problem may also happen in particular areas of the human body, such as the scalp and nails, and might be specially extreme, as identified with erythrodermic psoriasis. Plaque psoriasis is probably the most typical varieties. The red, itchy scales can come about any place on your body, and could cause the skin to split or bleed in intense scenarios. Dependent upon how undesirable the problem is, this type of psoriasis can be simply just unpleasant or exceptionally unpleasant. Of all the types of psoriasis, just one is taken into account, not continual, as it's brought on by an infection and can normally disappear as soon as the infection is absent. Referred to as guttate psoriasis, in most cases, breakouts comparable to people identified with plaque psoriasis are concentrated around the arms, legs, and torso, while scales may well arise within the scalp. The most common explanation for guttate psoriasis is strep throat, and, though it commonly goes away using the illness, you will find a chance from the condition returning with subsequent infections. Pustular psoriasis is slightly distinctive from other kinds of psoriasis because it causes blisters stuffed with pus to build on the pores and skin as an alternative to just a website trash. In several situations, breakouts are painful into the contact, even though they have an inclination to only last for a few days. Compared with a lot of other types of psoriasis, the pustular wide range can produce other serious side effects beyond the skin ailment, like flu-like signs and symptoms. When this condition happens in folds of the pores and skin, such as the genitals, beneath breast tissue, and while in the bends of the arms or legs, it is referred to as inverse psoriasis. This assortment typically seems as a sizable, red patch of skin, and the patches normally don't lose. It may be extremely uncomfortable, as the majority of the prevalent breakout places for inverse psoriasis get a great deal of friction during the day. The types of psoriasis are also generally classified by wherever on the body the condition appears. Nail psoriasis can manifest inside the nail beds of the palms or feet, and lead to the nails to grow awkwardly, perhaps fall off, or crumble in serious scenarios. Scalp psoriasis is concentrated on the head, generally searching like critical dandruff to outsiders, and is often particularly itchy and irritating, while milder instances may well only be obvious due to scales shedding. Whilst just about every type of psoriasis can differ greatly in severity, erythrodermic psoriasis is taken into account, probably the most debilitating sort of the skin condition. Scales and sores usually deal with the majority of the overall body and are often really distressing. The scales typically lose in extremely massive pieces, as well as the condition itself may perhaps result in somebody to really feel uncomfortably very hot or chilly, along with raise one's coronary heart level. Visit the website